Hi, I'm Lauren from Camdens Comfort Project, and I've got a great project for you today. We'll be making fleece baby blankets. They're simple to make. They are machine washer safe. You don't need a sewing machine. They're durable, and they're a perfect donation to your local hospital. So what they're used for is in the newborn intensive care units. They're used as a donation to give to the parents and the babies that have to stay at the hospital longer than normal. And they're really special to my heart. My husband and I started donating blankets last year after our son passed away in November. And we personally know how important it is and how special that blanket can be. So hopefully I can inspire you today to make some of your own, and let's get started and do some DIY. So what materials do you need? You need some fleece, some durable fleece from your local fabric store in gender-neutral colors preferably, as well as some scissors that can cut through the fleece and a hard surface to cut on. And what are the dimensions for the fleece? For newborn blankets, you really only need 1 yard of fabric. However, I like to make the blankets dual-sided, with one side solid and one side patterned, like you can see here with the blue polka dots with the yellow reversible side. And when you get it from the fabric store, it will come as a long piece, so you just need to cut that 1 yard of fabric in half. The first thing you want to do is just make sure that the fabric is paired up. I always like to have the solid pattern on top because it's easier to cut that way. It's easier to see your cuts as you make them. So your first step is to cut out an L-shape cut out of each corner. And this is very easy. You don't need a template or anything. Just cut along the length of the scissors and cut out that square. Perfect. And I'm just going to do this along all 4 sides. This will allow you to have a rectangular blanket. Okay. Last corner here. And now that our corners are finished, we can start cutting the slits for the ties. And so what you'll want to do is cut an inch section. Doesn't have to be perfect, and it just use the length of your scissors to know when to stop. And you'll just want to go along each side, making the slits and making sure to cut through both sides of fabric. That is important. So I have gone ahead and cut the slits all around each of the 4 edges, and so now we're ready to tie. And I usually like to do this sitting down actually while I'm in front of the TV or something. And I always start in the corner, so I recommend doing the same just so you don't get off on which tie you're on. And you're just going to do a simple double knot. Just like this. There we go. And then you'll just take the same slits right next to it and tie that into a double knot. Okay, so now I've gone along the entire blanket and made double knots on all 4 sides, and you can see that the blanket is really nice. You've got the yellow ties ending up on the pattern edge and vice versa on the pattern or on the solid side. And I did have to pull this blanket a lot. I did have to pull on it to make it into this nice rectangular shape. So again, don't be afraid to do that at home. Well, I hope you found this DIY video helpful and it's inspired you to go out there and make a blanket or 2 or more for donation to your local hospital. But if you don't have the time, we'd be more than happy to make it here at Camdens Comfort Project. If you visit us at camdenscomfort.org to the donate tab, you can make a donation there and we'll get a blanket out to one of our Chicago hospitals. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.